What is going on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? J-Rick back with another video, and today we are going to be ranking every single perk in BO3, Black Ops 3, Zombies. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the perk tier list. Alright, the first perk we're going to be ranking is Quick Revive. This is honestly a pretty good perk. Basically what it does is when you go down, you can like revive yourself again. If you're in a solo match, it just like brings you back up and gives you a second life pretty much. But if you're in a team match, then it just helps you revive your teammates quicker. So I only play solo because I don't really have a lot of homies, but we're gonna rank it solo because that's how I usually play. As a solo perk, S tier, you gotta have it. I feel like, well, okay, so solo, you gotta have it, but if you're not solo, you like, it's not really that useful. So we're gonna put A. All right, next up we got Juggernog. This is the Juggernog. It's gonna be a surprise to absolutely nobody. It's S tier. So basically what Juggernog does is it gives you like twice as much health. So like if it takes you like 2 or 3 hits, however much it is to go down. Honestly, I haven't played zombies in a minute, so I don't know. But if it takes like 3 hits to knock you down, you get Jug, it takes 5 hits. Which if you're in any map, you're gonna want this. Like I think there's like 1 or 2 maps that you can't have it. Which if you want the map tier list, it's coming out soon, so make sure you check that out. But S tier, god dang, like it literally gives you double health, so it's amazing, absolutely essential. Next up, Speed Cola. Now Speed Cola, I'm pretty sure all Speed Cola does is help you reload your weapons faster and switch between guns faster, which sometimes in cheeky situations, that one little split second of reload, it really makes a difference. It really does. I like this perk a lot. I usually get it on most maps, but looking at these other ones, I don't know if it's the best. So it's definitely better than some of the others, but it's not the best. So I think we're gonna have to go ahead and put it on, let's keep it nice and even, and it's gonna be tier. All right, next up we have Stamina. Now this perk is one of my absolute favorites. I love Stamina. If a map has Stamina up, I'm immediately going for it. It's one of the first perks. Well, no, obviously Jug, but like it's one of my favorite because essentially what it does is it helps you run faster. It increases your speed. It gives you a little speed boost. It gives you super speed. It doesn't seem like that much of a difference on paper. On paper, I think it's like barely up a few percentages, but it helps you get away that much quicker. Like in practice, it's the best perk ever. It helps you run away from zombies and train easier. For that, I'm gonna put it at S tier. One of my absolute favorite perks. All right, next up, we have Widow's Wine. First up with Widow's Wine, I want to say I'm sorry because I kind of like, I could only find a picture that looked this big, so it like is in a rectangle instead of a square like all the other ones, so it's gonna kind of mess up the aesthetic of it. Basically it gives you more health, but like with limited things. So it's like Juggernog, except every time you get hit, it'll like drop these spider things, and if you pick up the spider things, it will give you more hits, like so you can get hit by more zombies. Oh, it also changes your grenades, which I don't know if you like the grenades. Me personally, I don't like I'd rather have regular grenades, even though they make crawlers and stuff. Pretty sure the Widow's Wine grenades just like slows down zombies. It's not that great. If you can't get Jug, it's like you need it, but if you have Jug, it like kind of makes it useless. I might get some hate for this, but we're gonna go Widow's Wine D tier. I don't like it that much. Who's who? Who is who, motherfucker? This is honestly a shit perk. It's like Quick Revive, but if it was missing a chromosome. You go down and you have to go revive yourself, and if you get down by zombies while you're down, and it's only on 1 map, I think. So just honestly screw this perk, and it's F tier. I hate this perk. I hate it. Get it out of here. Vulture Aid. All right, so basically Vulture Aid, I think it like allows you to see perks and stuff like that, and like wall guns, which if you know the map, why do you need to know that stuff? I don't think it really does that much, and honestly I don't have that much experience with Vulture Aid. I never really get it, but it does have some use, and I think you can like pick up ammo and stuff like that. I had to watch a video on what Vulture Aid does because I don't really ever pick it up. It's just so many other things are better. I don't know, honestly I don't know that much about it, so we're gonna put it low. Next up, Mule Kick. Mule Kick, honestly kind of baller. It allows you to have another gun. So like if you have 2 guns, it'll allow you to have a 3rd gun, which is pretty sick for obvious reasons because you can get more ammo and make it to a higher round theoretically if you're that good. But it can be really annoying to switch between guns sometimes, and if you have enough points, if you're a good enough player, you can just like go buy more ammo, or you'll make it to the max ammo, unless it's like a super high round, which you're gonna have to use like traps or something like that. I don't know if I'm even thinking of the right game, but it's I use it more than Widow's. Oh yeah, actually I think it's good right there. C tier. I'd take it over Widow's Wine, but rather take Speed Cola. All right, next up we got Deadshot Daiquiri. Now this perk is kind of lame, honestly. Get good and you don't need to use it. Basically, it like just gets you headshots. Like you aim and it like automatically goes to the zombie's head, but it's not perfect. Just get good. I'd take double tap or like stamina up. There's other perks if you can only have 4 perks, which most maps you can, unless you get like a perkaholic. But this, honestly, you're not gonna want it. You don't need it. Just get good. Get headshots. It is, we'll put it on the same as Widow's Wine. It's better than Vulture Aid and Who's Who because it actually has a purpose. And like if you, I mean, it helps you get points, I guess. You'll be good without it. Just get good. PhD Flopper. This basically allows you to get rid of explosive damage. If you have the starting pistols and you pack-a-punch them and they turn into like those Mustang and Sally explodey motherfuckers, then PhD Flopper is the best perk in the game. But unless you're in that very specific scenario, oh, let me put PhD Flopper up here. Unless you're in that very specific scenario, it doesn't help you that much. So like then it'll just stop grenade damage, which get good. Nerd. Let's go ahead and we'll put it down there with Deadshot and Widows, because like if you have that Mustang and Sally combo, it's the best perk ever. So it does have a use, but it's kind of specific. Tombstone. Honestly, I kind of forgot what this perk does, so I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. What does Tombstone perk do in EO3? At tier 3, the perk causes the player to drop a tombstone slash. So I think it's like quick revive, but shitty. Oh, it'll only appear if there are 2 or more players in the game. This perk drops a tombstone, which looks like power up. All right, so here's our consensus with Tombstone. We're gonna call it shit because it's quick revive, but a bitch. We're gonna take Tombstone and put it down here with Vulture Aid because I haven't really used it that much, and it seems like you can just use quick revive instead. We're gonna go Electric Cherry next. We're gonna save that root beer till last. So basically, Electric Cherry. This is a perk when you run out of ammo. Obviously, you're going to need to reload. And since you're always reloading, that makes it good because it zaps all the zombies around you. It electrifies them, does some damage. I think once you get to a certain round, it doesn't really help you that much because it just stuns them for a second. And like the zombies are so powerful that they just get right back on your ass. But I think it's pretty good, especially getting you through lower rounds and like on boss battles and stuff like that. I like this perk. Ooh, I know the perfect place. This is definitely C tier. It's way better than Widow's Wine, Deadshot, PhD Flopper, but it's definitely not as good as Speed Cola. I'll take Speed Cola over Electric Cherry every day. And then basically we got Double Tap. Double Tap, it increases your bullet damage by double. It's one of the best perks. We're gonna put it up there with, yeah, hell yeah. It does double damage on your guns. Who doesn't want that? It's a great perk. Unless you have like a ray gun or a thunder gun or a wonder weapon like that, you're gonna want Double Tap. It does double damage, increase your bullets. So yeah, this is probably no surprise to anyone. We have Double Tap going A tier. It's a pretty good one. I would recommend it. Let's go ahead and review the tier list. S tier, we got Juggernog and Stamina Up Soda. And then A tier, we have Quick Revive and Double Tap. B tier, we have Speed Cola. C tier, Mule Kick and Electric Cherry. D tier, Widow's Wine, Deadshot Daiquiri, and PhD Flopper. And E tier, we have Vulture Aid, Elixir, and Tombstone. F tier, we have Who's Who. Basically, if you're playing zombies, BO3, I would recommend they have the top 4 perks: Juggernog, Stamina Up, Quick Revive, and Double Tap. Those are your essential perks. Make sure you get those every game if you're playing it safe. If you're playing with friends and you don't really need that Quick Revive, I'd like replace your B tier Speed Cola, get that quick reload. It always is going to help you out, especially in those later rounds. Pretty much stick to the top 4. If you're feeling a little bit funky, try the other perks and see how they work out for you. But this is my list. It's my opinion. If you disagree or agree with it, let me know in the comments what you think of this list. Did you like the tier list? Did you not like it? Do you agree with it? Would you change anything? Let me know. I said in the previous video that we're going to do a BO3 zombies map tier list. And this is a BO3 zombies perk tier list. Honestly, I haven't bought all the maps for BO3 and I haven't played them all. So I thought it would be unfair if I ranked them all because I haven't physically myself played it. Well, actually, I've played them on other people's stuff, but I want to get some personal good time in with them. I need to buy a couple more maps and then expect to see that video soon. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did enjoy this video, then you probably enjoyed the tier list format. I have made a couple other tier list videos like this, similar to this, on my channel, and expect many more in the future. So if you did enjoy the tier list format, make sure to click the playlist and watch all of my other tier list videos. Also consider subscribing because I will be uploading every single week. Right now I'm doing Thursdays. Make sure to subscribe. Definitely a lot more banger tier list videos coming in the future. If you're curious about my dreadlocks and how I got them, make sure you go ahead and click that video that popped up on screen right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Peace. Love you guys.